All right, good morning, my old school soul food family. Happy Cinco de Mayo, y'all. So, I gotta do something Mexican for Cinco de Mayo. So, I'm gonna show y'all my favorite Mexican dish. I've been eating, I didn't grow up eating it. I discovered it once I moved to Houston. I think it is the most amazing thing in the world, y'all. It's barbacoa. And what barbacoa reminds me of, if y'all like oxtails, it has the same texture, the fattiness, the juiciness, the texture of oxtails. If you can take oxtail and take all the bones off of them, all the fighting, and this is what you get. It's just the beef. What oxtails is, authentic oxtails is the cheek of the beef. It's beef cheeks, as you can see right here. And I got 3 pounds of them. And I'm gonna put the recipe on there. I got a previous recipe of doing them in the crock pot for 12 hours. But I'm not gonna do them for 12 hours in the crock pot. I'm gonna do them for an hour and a half in the Instant Pot. So I'm gonna take a 12-hour job and turn it into an hour and a half job with the Instant Pot. Now if you wanna do it, I've done it many times, y'all. In the crock pot, put it in the night before, and just let them slow cook all night long. You can smell all that goodness all night long. You can do that too, but for today, we're gonna do it right in the Instant Pot. And it's very simple. I already washed this off. This is 3 pounds of meat here. And the measurement I got, I'm gonna explain to y'all in detail how to make the best barbacoa. And I learned by the best. This old Mexican guy told me this about 20 years ago. A little bit over 20 years ago, how to do barbacoa. I always buy it, which I still buy it. Every Saturday I go to the taco truck, y'all know, down the street. And there's a Mexican market here on Sundays. Only Sunday they have it in the back, and you can actually go get it yourself. You weigh it, you put it in the thing, and they take it and they weigh it off, and they give it to you. Both of these people know me. The taco truck, you already know. They know I want lettuce and tomatoes on. I'm not a big cilantro and onion fan. That's where you're supposed to eat it. I want lettuce and tomatoes, and they know when I walk up what I want. And the one in the back at the store, they know when they weigh it. I don't want no hot sauce. I don't like them sauces that come with it. What I tell them to keep it, because I'm going to throw it away anyway. All I want is the tortillas. They keep warm with it. They give me my pack of tortillas and the meat, and that's it. They know me already. Don't even give me them sauces and all that. I don't want it. But I'm going to put this on when I come back. I'm going to make some pico de gallo, which I do love with it, and to eat with it sometime when I have it. So I'm going to show you how I make my pico de gallo. They told me years ago how to make it. Even my friends that Hispanic, they love my pico de gallo because it's the way you cut it and the way you fold it in and the way you season it. I don't like pico de gallo all mushed up together, whatever. Everything should be on its own, and everything has a reason for being in there. So anyway, y'all, I'm gonna put this together here. I got my Instant Pot here. I'm gonna put the meat in first, of course. The meat gonna go in first, and it has a lot of fat on there. Don't worry about that. That fat gonna help. We can always trim that out later after it's done, because that fat is very important. Just like when I'm cooking brisket or something, I don't trim the fat. Like I tell them in my cooking classes, fat is flavor, fat is your friend when you're cooking. You can always trim it off later. Okay, put the meat in first. Second thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put Worcestershire in here. This is another trick he told me. I got Worcestershire in this cup and liquid smoke. I'm gonna put a little water in here, which y'all can't see yet. I'm gonna put a little water in here, not much. Fill this all the way up, 1 cup of water. Another thing, you're going to put 1 teaspoon of salt to each pound of meat. So if you got a pound of meat, 1 teaspoon of salt. You got 3 pounds of meat, 3 teaspoons of salt. And I'm going to put bay leaves, 1 bay leaf for 1 pound. But these bay leaves are so big, I'm going to only use 2. This is very important in barbacoa. If you ever had barbacoa, and this irritates me, sometimes it happens when you're eating barbacoa, they don't take the bay leaves out, and you bite down on it, it just irritates. I do not like that, but this is very important when you're making barbacoa. I learned this years ago. You gotta have the bay leaves in there. That's important to bring it over the level. So I put the bay leaves in there. I'm gonna put some onions in there. You don't have to put onions. I just like to eat the onions because they soak up all that flavor. Now, the salt, I'm gonna put in here with the liquid. What this gonna do, it's gonna evenly distribute the salt around the meat. If I just sprinkle the salt in there, this is another thing he taught me. Put the salt, let it dissolve into the liquid with your Worcestershire and your liquid smoke, and it will evenly distribute amongst the meat. You won't have salt on one part of the meat and not on the other. What I'm gonna do is pour that all over the meat, just like that. Get the rest of the little salt out of there. That's it. Now, that's it, y'all. Very simple, very easy. Now, I'm gonna put this on. Another thing, you're gonna do 30 minutes for each pound. So if I had a pound of meat, I'd do it for 30 minutes in the Instant Pot. It's foolproof. If you do it this way, you're gonna have a nice fall off the meat thing. I got 3 pounds of meat, so I'm gonna do 90 minutes. So that 3 times 3 is 90. So I'm gonna hit it on meat section. 90 is already up there because they know what I want. And that's it. Make sure it's sealed, and that's it. You let that thing sit for 90 minutes. We'll be back in a second here, and I'm gonna show you the pico de gallo. I like to get done early and let it sit up. By the time it's ready to eat. So anyway, y'all, we'll be right back. All right, y'all, we back here. Okay, the barbacoa is cooking here. Now, I'm gonna make the pico de gallo, y'all, which is very simple and easy, but a lot of people don't make it like this, and it just, like I said, I don't like mushy pico de gallo. It's mushy. I like it crisp. Just a second. And just clean, refreshing tasting. That's what it should be. The key is, number one, is tomato. I use a vine-ripe tomato. You know, the one that has the vine. This, to me, is good for salsas. It's good for, it gives it the tomato has more flavor than a regular tomato that doesn't have, when you buy in the supermarket, doesn't have, we call these vine ripened. It has a better texture, better color. You can see how pretty those tomatoes are. They're more flavorful. They taste like a tomato. Those big ones you see in the store, they so organically grown and stuff, and they have no taste, no flavor, no nothing. To me, this is a better tomato, especially when you're making, actually even making anything. I try to sway away from regular big tomatoes. When I buy tomatoes, they're like 10 cents more expensive, but they're better flavor. So anyway, y'all, we got tomatoes, onions, cilantro, serranos, and lime juice you gotta have. So what I'm gonna do, I'll put the tomatoes in here first. Like I say, make sure they cut evenly. That's very important too. Try to make an even cut. I use red onions. Some people use white. Red onions give it a sweeter taste to me. So I use red onions in mine. Put them all in there. Shoot. And it gives a prettier color too. Now, next thing, serranos. These things will light you up. They're hotter than, this is going to be pretty hot anyway. They give it to me, they're hotter than jalapenos. But to me, the flavor is much better. It's all about bitter and flavors. All right, cilantro, that's a given. Gotta have cilantro in there, and I like to chop it up really good. Some people use a leaf, which is, you can do that too. And can't forget the lime juice in it. And try to use the fresh squeeze as possible. It just gives it that pop. The pico de gallo. Okay, squeeze around here. Usually I use 2 lime, but these are kind of small, so I'm gonna use 3 of these suckers here. A little bit more. 1 more, y'all. That's it. Now, last thing I do before I put the salt and pepper, I put a little olive oil, a little, oil in it, just to give it that. It's gonna give it that slight little shine, the glossing that you'll see in it, and a little salt and pepper, not much. Kind of bring the flavor out. Then we're gonna toss this together, y'all. Just give it a nice little toss, just like this. Nice little toss. And you're gonna let that sit there and marry, together. I like to let it sit at least 30, 45 minutes. Let all the flavors, come together. And I'm telling you, it's good on tacos, it's good on fajitas, good on anything. My friends absolutely love it. They say it tastes better than their moms. And like I said, I've been cooking. I've been making this pico de gallo for over 30 years, just like this. Anytime I do fajitas or something, if I do a cookout in my house, this is the way I do it. So anyway, y'all, we will be right back once the barbacoa get ready, and we're gonna build this taco. Cinco de Mayo, almost finished. We'll be right back. All right, y'all, we back. All right, it's been 90 minutes, hour and a half, and we're gonna take this off here, and we're gonna show y'all what we got here. It's all about goodness, y'all. I'm gonna get these babies out of here first, and I'm gonna show y'all just how tender this barbacoa is, y'all. Like I said, that's my pet peeve. Can't find the y'all gonna see how tender. Let me get it out here, y'all. That's how tender it is. See that? That's how barbacoa is supposed to be. It's so tender, and that's why I left the fat on there. You got all that flavor in there. If you don't like the fat, y'all know I love the fat in the thing. Kellen, I know you do too. You watching it, you know you're gonna eat the fat. This is how it's supposed to be, y'all. I wouldn't have any other time. Like I said, if you do it in the crock pot, it take you 12 hours. But I'm doing the fast method here. Let me show y'all. I'm gonna step off here and I'm gonna come back and we're gonna make some tacos and we're gonna try this out. And like I say, y'all can take it. See how easy that just pulls apart? That's barbacoa. That's how it's supposed to be. So anyway, y'all, I'm gonna step off here. I'm gonna come back. We're gonna get some tortillas, make some tacos here, and we're gonna try this out, see how it is. Anyway, we'll be right back. All right, y'all, we back. Look at this goodness here, y'all. Let's see if y'all can see this. Now, I made some corn relish too, y'all. All this corn relish is, I took some corn, roasted it off. Really, I boiled it off. And you know the pico de gallo I made? Mix it with that. It just gives you, when I'm eating tacos or something like that, refreshing. It's just so refreshing. It's better if you grill it, but I just boiled it off, added with the pico de gallo. It just gives it the corn just another flavor. I got the street type taco, you know, if you get on the street taco trucks. I got the small corny and white tortillas, and I love mine, of course, with the regular flour tortilla. And I put a little pico de gallo in it and some cilantro. Usually they say they have cilantro and white onions, but I got the pico. So I'm gonna try this out. I'm gonna try the one over at the end. And like I said, you can use that salsa. I don't like the salsa. Yes, I do. Only sauce I like is hold on, y'all. This is hot as I can get right here, y'all. The Cholula. I can't get no hotter. Now my friends, they be eating that Valentino hot sauce. They buy that stuff like this in the gallons. We're gonna try this out, y'all. I already know it's good. It's juicy. Oh my God. Let me get Dylan one. I know he wants one. He'll grab one.
Yeah.
But, oh my God. It's awesome, y'all. We got add no salt or nothing. And the corn, like I say, the corn just gives it an extra refreshing. Look at that, y'all. Celebrate Cinco de Mayo with some barbacoa tacos, y'all. Just get some beans and rice with it. That's all I need. So anyway, y'all, let me close the video out so I can eat. So if you like this video, please share, please comment, please subscribe. Please follow my other social media accounts. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch TV, Pinterest, and oldschoolsoulfood.com. Remember the hashtag 2022. Helping others with a purpose, Old School Soul Food. Till next time, have a blessed Old School Soul Food day. Y'all have a happy Cinco de Mayo. I'll see y'all in the next video. Love y'all. Bye.